There was a pipe replacement in my district back in 2012. Lasting around a month, that forced me to use nothing but cold water, which I really hated. No, I was never into cold showers. In fact, I kinda view them as overrated, especially if eating correctly, doing OMAD, NoFap, exercising daily and getting enough rest. Last summer they initiated a similar situation. Sick of depending on hot water, this time I approached things differently. I used the opportunity to adapt and see whether the claims about cold showers are valid. Continuing for months, this experiment changed my perspective, giving me a few conclusions to share with you. However, before doing so, I think it's only right to clarify 3 things. 1. I never tried the Wim Hof method. Everything I say is based on using plain cold showers with no special techniques. 2. I don't separate my cold showers, but merely shower with cold water. And 3. This is my experience and non-biased perspective. Please do not expect it to match entirely what you already know about cold showers. With this said, like the video if you enjoyed, check whether you'll be interested in what my book offers, subscribe to this channel if you want more content like this, and perhaps to my other channel if into alternative forms of spirituality, and let's begin. Energy and performance. A significant claim about cold showers is that they increase energy, promoting wakefulness. Unable to disagree, I believe this works in 2 ways. The first is cold water's undeniable refreshing effects. After taking a cold shower, I feel sharper and more alert and energetic. The second is that although I loved showering with hot water, that massively slowed me down, causing some drowsiness. Cold showers eliminate that, so my energy and focus flourish even without coffee. As one doing OMAD for 7+ years, I think cold showers work somewhat similarly. While many emphasize that it increases blood ketones, OMAD also eliminates food digestion, which is extremely energy draining and slows us down. Cold showers are also likened to coffee. Admitting that's a good comparison, I believe they provide a unique calmness which coffee doesn't, and they can also be very helpful for alleviating jitters from drinking too much of the wrong kind. They say cold showers are great for boosting willpower by getting us out of our comfort zone. Somewhat shocking, the drastic temperature change makes us feel uncomfortable. Despite temporarily unpleasant, that grants me a somewhat special feeling I recognize as a mixture of purification, power and humbleness. With that said, cold showers have been incredibly beneficial to my mental and physical state and to the quality of my days. In terms of gym performance, they do not seem to do much to my stamina and strength. Maybe they will in the future. Time and self-control. Having an addictive personality, I was pretty attached to soaking myself under steaming hot water. It may sound odd, but removing myself from it after a reasonable duration was always very undesirable and somewhat challenging. Meaning I couldn't help myself but stay until the steam filled the whole bath and my skin got red. It wasn't once when this pleasure made me tired, so I had to compensate with extra caffeine and willpower. Now taking cold showers, I couldn't be happier that I no longer have to use precious willpower to deal with all this. The minutes I spend on showering per day are less than the total of 10. And while most people associate cold showers with discipline, to me it requires far more effort to take a hot shower for fewer minutes than it does taking a cold for 2 to 3. Therefore, I'm saving time, willpower and even money I previously wasted on something unhealthy. Physical appearance. If you search online, you'll find that some people report getting cleaner because of taking cold showers. Envying them, I cannot confirm the same applies to me. Meaning, cold showers do not get me any leaner than before I started taking them. However, this conclusion is based on my 6-month experience and maybe this benefit will kick in the future. On the contrary, drinking plenty of cold water has given me such results since I started training. In fact, one of the first things I consider when getting cleaner is whether I'm drinking enough water and if that water is cold enough. This also helps me recover quicker between the sets. Some studies regard all this to be more of a placebo effect. Whatever the case, it never failed me to produce the desired results. Health. It is very well established that cold reduces inflammation, boosts immunity, and can decrease pain. The last is something I benefit from daily. The pandemic forced me to switch my typical training and now I use a lot of bodyweight and compound exercises. Though having the advantage of burning more stored energy, these also cause more soreness, which the cold showers significantly mitigate. Thanks to taking them daily, I hit larger muscle groups quite frequently without too much concern of whether or not I'll be able to walk on the next day. Cold showers also substantially reduce joint pain, like that in the elbows from too many overhead dumbbell extensions. So it can be said that though not directly, they definitely facilitate my training. How to start taking cold showers. It is usually recommended that you start taking cold showers by gradually using colder and colder water. This is a great approach that evidently helped tons of people. On the other hand, I did something a little different. I began using the coldest water right from the get-go, but exposed different parts of my body under it. Said differently, I washed the left and the right sides of my upper body, and then my right and left legs, etc. Whichever you decide to use, I suggest not overthinking, but just doing it. The less you think about it before, the more joy you will experience during and after. Do not take it as a temporary meaningless challenge to suck up your willpower. Instead, aim to really adopt the cold showers, improving your life for the better. Conclusion. Enjoying most of the benefits of cold showers, I feel they are a great addition to proper eating, daily exercise, NoFap, and of course the OMAD plan, about which you can learn extensively in my book. But do I think they can replace any of the mentioned? No, I do not. Feeling they complete that package, I am very grateful for adopting them and don't plan to quit them anytime soon. So, as mentioned, give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to this channel if into this type of content. Also consider checking my book to find out whether you'll be interested in using it. Besides how to build your best physique naturally while getting your basic urges under control, the book has a section on spiritual development, science and drugs' place in our society, and some important life lessons I learned on my own journey. Thank you for your time.